Is it oh my god, it's recording. Oh my god, I haven't done this in forever. Yeah, so hello. I decided to make a video again after, I think, 6 months. Yeah, I think the last video I uploaded was November, so whoopsie. But I mean, I said from the very beginning that I'm probably not going to keep a schedule or something. And I mean, it's not like that I have like a huge following or something. If, you know, if there's a follower there and I offended you, I'm really sorry. I really thank you for watching this video. Yeah. A couple of changes, actually. I don't know if you can see that, but I hung up the picture that I talked about in my last video, I think. And look, I have my wall of Harry Potter books that I bought in London in the oldest bookstore in the UK. And there I have more pictures from my family and a really cute owl in the middle that I bought in Scotland last year. So basically, in this video, I wanted to talk about I don't know if you can call it my weight loss journey, because I really haven't lost any weight. I'm just trying. I just started it. Like, I don't know if you really can see it, like in the top half of my body and face, that I am overweight. I weigh 110 kilograms, and I think about 1 meter and 87 centimeters, something like that, and that's just way too much for someone with my height and exercise regimen, because you can see that it's all fat. And I've always been very conscious of my body and the way that I look and stuff. And I had one time where I lost, I think, like maybe 20 kilograms. That was in school. I had this phase where I just stopped eating sweets and only ate like maybe half the amount that I would usually eat, and it was really successful. But I don't know, for some reason I just started falling back into my bad eating habits and just gained all the weight that I lost back. And I mean, it wasn't really frustrating to me, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason last week I just had this like sincere urge to just go out and run. And I changed a specific thing this year, and that was my route. Because last year my route was, I think, a little bit too much, which is why I was always dreading going jogging. And today, for the first time, I actually just got out of the shower. I got back like an hour ago. And today, for the first time, I really had this feel of like relief, and I felt like super relaxed after I went jogging, and I never had that before. And it was really, I don't know, I also really had a lot of fun while I was jogging, and I was like just thinking about different things, and I really didn't like realize the effort that I had to put into my steps, and that it really wasn't exhausting to me. It was really just like, you could almost say meditating. And that really never happened to me before. This is the first time, and it's like so surreal, because you always hear people talking about like, oh yeah, jogging's so much fun, and it's just, you know, the feeling after you go for a run, it's just, you feel like so great. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? When I go for a run afterwards, all I want to do is have some fried chicken and some Coke. Like, please leave me alone, girl. And like today, really, for the first time, I really understand what the people are talking about, because I really felt great. And so I went on the scale on Monday. No, that's not true. Today's Tuesday. So I went on the scale on Sunday, I think, and saw that I weighed 110 kilograms again, which was the starting point from my first weight loss, and then I gained all of it back. And so my goal, like, if I could choose and just magically weigh the amount that I want to weigh, I would like to weigh 85 kilograms, which I think is appropriate for someone with my height. I mean, I would also be okay with 90, but I think 85 would be just the sweet spot. I think that would be, for me, that's I think the body that I would have then, I think I would be more comfortable with, even though I'm not really sure, because I feel like this whole like self-consciousness of my body really doesn't have to do anything with my weight. I think it's a factor that plays into it, but I really think it's something up in here. And I think that even if I do lose weight, I will still find things about me that I hate and that I feel uncomfortable with. But yeah, that's a different topic. So I've been running every day since last week, Wednesday. So today was the 6th time, because I didn't go running on on Sunday. So I went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I didn't go on Sunday, but then I went yesterday and today again. So we have 6 days in total. And yeah, the first time I went, I really had sore muscles the next day, but for some reason on my second day I was feeling like really anxious, and I just had this like really sincere like almost like the first day, just like sincere urge to just like go out and do something. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a run. And this year was like the first time that I really like didn't feel crappy after running. Like even the first times, I mean, I was exhausted, but I think because the route that I took last year was really big, and this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a smaller route. I don't want to be that exhausted. It's too much. And I think I was trying to, I don't know, I think I was just trying to do too much, which is why I never really succeeded and never really accomplished a lot in my jogging routes. And this year, for the first time, really, I really felt amazing. I mean, I really don't go for a long run. I go for, I think the actual running time is like around 20 minutes. But like I kind of like what I call it a warm up, because before I start running, I have to walk up a really steep hill, and that's kind of like my warm up, and then I start running. And the actual running time is 20 minutes. So with walking up the hill, like with leaving the house and until I start running, that's like maybe 25 to 30 minutes until I'm back home, and then I have to walk back home. That's like another 5 to 10 minutes. So in total, I'm gone for 45 minutes usually. Yeah, and so I think because I minimized my jogging route, I think that really was something why I really kept going, because usually I would go running for like 2 to 3 days, and then I quit because I don't know, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go tomorrow. I know I said it yesterday, but I'll go definitely tomorrow. You know how you just put off things. And this, I don't know, I really didn't like set a goal this time to go running that much. And I'm already saying, oh, I went running so much. I went 6 times. Okay, I mean, I really should calm down. But for me, this is kind of an accomplishment, because I really never was able to stick to go running that often in sequence as I am this time. And I think part of that is because I really didn't set my goal too high. I was like, okay, I'll just go running just because I want to, just because I have this urge right now, which really was such a surreal moment. I was like, is this really happening right now? And then I went again, because I really didn't plan on going again after I went for the first time. And then the next day I had this really urge to just go. And then the third day I was like, well, I went the day before yesterday, and why not just go today too? And then I went, I don't know, I just kept going with it. And then didn't go on Sunday because I had a friend over, and we just hung out the whole day, and I kind of really didn't think about going for a run. And then I felt kind of crappy on the next day, on Monday, because I didn't go running on Sunday. So I was like, okay, I'll go again today, because I was already like, am I going to stop now? It's going to be like the final straw for me. But then I was like, you know what? You can go running again. Just do it. And then yesterday really was actually really hard, because it's not, for me, running isn't like leaving the house, starting running, and then I'll stop running when I'm back at the front door, because we have a lot of hills and ups and downs where I live, and it's just, for me, it's just not possible with my cardio. And so I would always like walk the last maybe like 500 meters or something. I just walk those home. I just walk and not run. And yeah, and yesterday was a really hard day. But I because every time I went running, I was like, okay, you gotta like push a little further and just walk a little longer. And then so I'd always add like maybe 50 meters or something. It really wasn't a lot, but for me, it was like I could really like feel that I accomplished something. And I think that also really helped with me, like, because it was like, okay, tomorrow I'll try more. Tomorrow I'll try more. And then yesterday I had really hard time just doing the same distance and the same distance that I ran the day before, and that was just really hard enough as like that. And then actually today I was so surprised, because today I really wasn't like that much in the mood, and I really didn't feel like that much of an urge to go out for a run. And then suddenly it was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go now, and I just went. And then I really didn't think about it that much. I think that was really the part of the success of my run today. And I'm talking about it like I'm this huge hero, but like for me it really is kind of an accomplishment. And I hope I'm not jinxing anything by saying this, but I don't know, today really was really great, and I actually kind of can't wait to go again tomorrow, which I don't know, who am I? Like, who's this person saying this? Like, I'm so surprised hearing me say this, but yeah. And actually today, what I've been trying to say for the past 5 minutes, actually today was the first time that I actually managed to run complete all the way home. Like, I didn't start leaving the door, I walked up my hill and then started running, but I actually managed to walk all the way back home, which, I don't know, it's really crazy to me. It's the first time ever that I managed it. And I don't know, I'm kind of proud of myself, and I'm kind of curious to see if this is gonna, like, I mean, I hope I'll lose weight with this. I really haven't seen a lot of success yet. I don't think I've really lost any weight yet. I mean, I didn't go on the scale yet. I'll go tomorrow in the morning. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, because then I always usually just quit and stop whatever it is. So we'll see where it goes from here, because part like of losing weight is not just exercising, but also like eating healthy, and that is kind of the part that I'm still struggling with. So we'll see where it goes. Thank you for watching.